is up, what is up, what is up, everybody? Phil Nagy on Sports. It is game number 7 of our simulated Stanley Cup Finals. It has been a fun one, again, coming all the way down to the wire here with game 7. We've got Oilers, we've got Panthers. We are in Edmonton as the seeding was apparently flip-flopped when we simulated the entirety of the playoffs to get here, but we are here now. Reinhart to Tarasenko, and our first real chance of the day is blockered aside by Stuart Skinner. So wanting to go ahead and knock this one out before we get started with some new sins. Bobrovsky will go ahead and freeze that one 90 seconds into the game. So again, it is game number 7. We have simulated the entirety of the series. It's been a very good one, very entertaining. Had some low-scoring games, had some high-scoring games, had some really high-scoring games. I think Edmonton scored 12 in one game alone. Here's Hyman now to McDavid. McDavid tried to go to the low slot, wasn't going to work. Long pass to Reinhart. Reinhart the other way, and taking off his stick. No worries, Mitchell. Go Browns. We'll have Browns game soon. And that was going to be flung across the crease. Nugent Hopkins has it the other way. No, he doesn't, actually. Bouchard keeps it in. Nugent Hopkins was passing it back to the blue line. I looked down at the chat for a minute and forgot which direction everybody was going. Here comes Tkachuk down on the left side. Matthew Tkachuk into the middle, but a lot of traffic taken off his stick. Evander Kane now coming the other way. Long pass to Warren Foegele. And not going to make it through. Mikkola has it on his stick. Whoops, and there's the first penalty of the game. And as we have seen before, tripping Leon Draisaitl, and that was absolutely a trip. Stuck his stick right in there, applauding the refs. I'm sure that's not in jest, but that was a trip. And lucky that Tkachuk didn't face plant into the boards there. Power play opportunity here for the Panthers. Bring this thing down in front of Skinner. And that first one will be out. They'll get it out. Enrique has it now. Verhaeghe to Evan Rodriguez, and taken away by McLeod in the middle. Now taken away again. Barkov left side wing to Verhaeghe, who is going to be dispossessed by Deschardins. Now Verhaeghe finds himself with some space. Ekman Larson is there, and now Reinhart back to the blue line with Evan Rodriguez, and he'll throw a good one on, and Skinner does a really nice job to not let that rebound get out of his grasp in this one. Again, to appreciate everybody being on, all 1,100 plus of our subscribers. Again, we will be starting an Ohio State Dynasty simulation here real soon. And also going to be doing some giveaways, I think, as well, because you guys are worth it. Tkachuk, long pass. Bennett with some space now. Sam Bennett, left wing side, ran himself out of room. Goes Tarasenko back behind the net. Tkachuk, and it's blocked in front. And then Bennett smashes it home with the backhand. A power play goal to start scoring here in game number 7 for the Florida Panthers. And Sam Bennett just did a nice job of getting himself in front of the net, and then just kind of flicks that thing up into the corner. Look at this play here. Just kind of scoops that thing. Oh, he went 5-hole. I thought he went up corner. He goes through right through the wickets of Stuart Skinner. And we've got a 1-0 contest here to start game 7. Over into the corner now. Warren Foegele. Foegele. Draisaitl. As the Oilers look for the equalizer. Bennett still on the ice after scoring on that power play goal. Here's Darnell Nurse now. Nurse going up the right wing side. Now Draisaitl, and he's going to be tripped. And Forsling gives it right back. Gustav Forsling. And we are going right back to the power play, but this time it will be the Edmonton Oilers. Good trip there. He tried to poke check him, and he poke checked his ankles. All right, so here we go. First power play of the game for Edmonton. 14:25, first period to go. Won by the Panthers, and then out but caught in the air by Nugent Hopkins. He'll reset with Draisaitl. Long pass now for Hyman. Hyman in the corner. Where's it at? Pushed to the ground, and still being pressed against the boards, and got away with it. Ekholm with some space. Draisaitl flings it, and it's saved by Bob. Nurse tries to get on the rebound, and no go. In the middle, Nugent Hopkins had a one-timer lined up, and the stick got in the way. Whew, that was a flurry of activity there in front of the cage for goalie Bob. Long cross-ice pass now. Nugent Hopkins taking it to the middle. Hyman to Draisaitl. And Ekman Larsson with an easy stick check there. Stenlund has it out of the zone. He gets checked into the boards. Look at him, into and over into the bench. He climbs back out, enjoys the play, but Ekholm tries to sweep one by. Draisaitl still has it. Nugent-Hopkins, Nurse, Ekholm, Nugent-Hopkins, and he'll be rubbed off the puck. Here comes Stenlund, late in a shift. You can see that stamina bar is all the way gone, and he'll just be stood up by Ekholm. That was even below the red. That was just, you can see Draisaitl still there in the red. That was all the way off for Stenlund, who worked hard during that shift. Looks like we're at even strength now, and offsides is the call on Tkachuk. Look at Tarasenko there. Came over from St. Louis to try to win a cup. He did in real life. Will he here today? We'll find out. We know that the Stanley Cup is in the building. We'll watch the whole trophy presentation at the end. And Reek will throw one wide. Will it be Edmonton? Will it be Florida? A real USA versus Canada battle here. Bennett and Skinner saw that one all the way. Will easily save it. A lot of hits starting to mount up in this Stanley Cup. 70 hits for Darnell Nurse. He has been physical. He is going to enjoy some R&R after this game. Kulak now in the corner. Descharnais skating it up. Here's McLeod. Long pass to Corey Perry if he wants it. Perry parks himself in front. Tries to have a little bit of a screen where Enrique hit that shot, but it will not get all the way through. Now here's Forsling out of the sin bin, and he'll throw one on Skinner, who gives it to Kulak, and Kulak gets bumped off by Carter Verhaeghe. Now Corey Perry left wing side, and taken away by Forsling again in the middle. Tkachuk going to be checked hard there, and taken away again at the blue line for the Oilers. Kulak will take it back and try to regroup. Oh, and he will be tripped, and Skinner will head to the bench. Well, he got about halfway there. Alexander Barkov, guess what? Another tripping penalty. Barkov and Tkachuk trying to do their best to join the hit parade there. It's pretty good for your two first-line forwards. Bouchard, and that one will actually be glad. Actually, I think maybe Tkachuk plays on the second line, but either way, you know what I mean. In the corner, Lundell. And again, anything you can do to waste time on that power play is a good thing. Pushing down on a long dump and chase. He's got it in the middle. Reinhardt, backdoor Lundell, and he threw one on, and Skinner actually has to freeze it because he didn't know where it was. Kind of got stuck in his pad, or in his jersey there. This is an Edmonton power play, and we're down having a face-off in their own defensive zone. Here's McDavid now to Bouchard. Evan Bouchard, Corey Perry. The ageless one, and he'll try to rip one by Bobrovsky, who makes a save. Hasn't been tested a lot to start the game as goalie Bob. But he's been okay so far. A 1-0 lead for his Florida Panthers. Halfway through the power play, Edmonton hasn't really gotten set up just yet. Now they'll have an opportunity. But David, and he goes backdoor. What a pass! Tic-tac-toe. Evander Kane absolutely could have shot it, but he saw Corey Perry waiting on the backside of the crease. A beautiful pass. Watch this pass in slow motion. Just yoink right there, and you can see him just waiting for it. He could have shot it. Oh, man. Instead, his teammate gets a wide open goal. That is incredibly unselfish and just beautiful hockey. And Edmonton ties it up on the power play. So both teams now with a power play goal, 1-1. A little more than halfway through the first period. Again, Nagy on Sports is the channel, only place on YouTube where you can find live simulated sporting events. Here comes Lustarin, one-on-one, and he has kind of a bad shot. Only place on YouTube you can find the simulated sporting events with live original commentary. And the Panthers are going back to the penalty box, but Fogel's got a breakaway. Warren Foegele, and it's going to be taken to the side. They've got their sixth attacker on. Kane in front, and Bobrovsky snags it. But right on back to the sin bin for more tripping. It is a party in the penalty box right here. Oilers back to the power play, fresh off their power play goal. E2 Lustarin. Just an easy call for the refs there. Those tripping calls are very easy. I don't think it's not like soccer where dudes are taking dives. Those soccer players are tough. Bouchard now. Fling it went off the post. Oh my, little wrister went wide of Bobrovsky and it hit the post. Draisaitl in the middle and he tries to jam it home and Bob's got it. 9th save of the contest for goalie Bobrovsky here in the first period. Camera zooming in on Connor McDavid there. And face off one. Bouchard to McDavid. Rip it from the point as he's running the power play from back there on the blue line now. Bouchard. Cross ice pass to Perry. If he wants it, he'll fling it into the zone, but nothing really comes of it. Montour with a minute left in the power play. Barkov to Montour. Montour, long pass, and it's just wide. Oh my. Again, this is a short-handed opportunity for the Panthers, and now here comes Bouchard with numbers. Bouchard, one-on-one, and Bobrovsky stones him. Another good save for Sergei Bobrovsky. Long on there and kicked aside. Coming up the other way now. Nope, taken away. 16 seconds left in the power play if they want it. Hyman, Draisaitl, and it's going to be kicked aside by Bobrovsky. What a play there. Now taken away Stanley. Here's Reinhart. 1v1 to the goal, and he's going to be back-checked. Puck goes off of his stick. Unkind that time. Draisaitl down the left wing side. Backdoor pass to Nugent Hopkins. He dings the iron again. Oh, that right goal post has had some work done to it here in the first period. Ekblad to Barkov coming the other way. Back and forth action here. Both teams back to full and even strength. Draisaitl now with some space. Backdoor pass if he wants it. Draisaitl on the forehand and a blocker to side by Bobrovsky. Janmark behind. Matthias Janmark now up to Bouchard. Another ripper from the high slot. And goalie Bob with another good save here. 4 minutes to go in the first period. Lundell. Behind the net comes Matthias Janmark. Now to Ryan, and Ryan can't do anything with it. Now here comes Rodriguez. Backdoor pass is taken away. Now Janmark, a 2-on-1 if they hurry. Long pass to Holloway. Holloway in front, and it's going to be kicked aside. Janmark with Henri Knurr still in the game, and that thing went just wide of the net again. In the corner now, 2 minutes to play. Cody Ceci, he'll fire one on, and goalie Bob gets glove on it once again. Eetu staring in now to Lundell. Anton Lundell coming down the left wing side. Good job just to find some open ice. Wait for his team, and I think he was just too close to the net. Tkachuk was literally on top of Stuart Skinner. Now Cody Ceci the other way. Ceci flings one, and he goes right into the glove, and Bob is wanting to slow things down. That was a flurry of activity both ways. Some real offensive chances there in that last sort of 4 minutes of gameplay. Back home to McLeod. McLeod in front, just way too much traffic. Carter Verhaeghe, cross ice pass to Matthew Tkachuk. Now Tkachuk into the middle. And Tkachuk, bumped off, no call. Perry, long pass to McLeod. Weaving his way back to the middle, and Tkachuk steals it now. Matthew Tkachuk. Dangling his way, and he'll fling one high. You can see how high Skinner had to reach to save that one. Fogle quickly the way to McLeod. McLeod with some space. He'll fire one on, and goalie Bob saves it with 6.8 seconds to go in the first period. Again, those hits mounting up. It's been a physical series of 10 guys with 50 or more hits in this 7 games. That is a crazy amount of hits. Montour now with 4 seconds, and 1-1 is going to be how this first period comes to a close. And it was an entertaining one, everything that Game 7 should normally provide. Hey, Applied, welcome in. Go Jackets as well. Finishing up our hockey game number 7 Stanley Cup here. Figured before we start a new game, we should finish a game that we've been doing, and since I've already given up on the Cavs in the middle of their playoff run, decided to go ahead and finish this one. McDavid and Barkov in the middle. It's period number 2, Game 7. Rogers Place here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. A true USA versus Canada matchup here. Reinhart. Barkov. not Canadian or American, but that's fine. Nugent Hopkins now. Dangling the way through the middle, giving himself some space, and he tried to go glove high, and it just missed. Now Nugent Hopkins back to McDavid, and McDavid has it. No, another save for Bobrovsky. Still in, and they're pressuring him big time. Bouchard tries to fling one in, it's deflected, but Ekholm still has it on his stick. His one is deflected as well. McDavid and Nugent Hopkins in the middle to Hyman. What a save by goalie Bobrovsky. Throwing his body across the crease to keep it from going in the net. Now Ekholm into the corner. Kachuk, here's Forsling. He'll go to the low slot, and it's not going to quite work there. Now high slot, and he'll fire one on to Skinner. And Skinner going to make that save, and he'll freeze it out. So, again, there is a lot of energy and emotion here. Obviously, both teams have to be completely exhausted here. Game 7 after a long playoff series. And now we're going to get another penalty here, and Fogel's going to go for tripping. Yeah, applied if it's just a money thing, then sure, but I don't know. Did he want to stay here? We were refusing to give him whatever he wanted. Is that what it was? I don't fully remember, actually. But he's continued to remain elite, and we have floundered at that position since he's been gone. I couldn't remember if it was like a Panarin, like it's not a money thing. I'm just leaving. Descharnay, because he wanted a garage in New York City, which is hilarious. Kachuk has it now. Florida setting up their power play. Tarasenko down the right wing. Vladimir, and it's going to be taken away. Enrique coming the other way with a little bit of speed, and he's going to just dump it around into the corner, chase himself. Lundell just got baptized in the defensive area. Now Kachuk. Lundell late to the puck, and that is a delayed offside. Kachuk backdoor pass across his own goal mouth, rather, to his teammate. Now Tarasenko in the middle. Vladimir, he'll throw one on, but a good kick save by Skinner. And it does get out eventually, and then Lundell puts it back in, and now Nurse quickly the other direction. 30 seconds left in the power play. Enrique, pass to Kachuk. Kachuk now to Bennett. Bennett to Tarasenko. Wrong side of the shot for him, but he gets it back, and he'll try to backhand it in and be sticked aside. 4-3-2-1. Power play comes to a close as Skinner with a great glove save. And now they will freeze it with 15-16 to go. Yeah, I mean, I know the plan was that they thought Corpy was just going to be the guy, and Corpy played well at times. And Elvis has played really well at times, but they've just been wildly inconsistent and not healthy. So yeah, I don't know what, I mean, maybe it keeps you from getting somebody like Line or Johnny Hockey or something, because that's about the amount of money that Bob would have commanded, but yep. Coulda, woulda, shoulda now, new era in Donnie we trust. Wish they'd hire a coach though, huh? I guess there's really no hurry now. And taken away, no call. As he got tripped up at the body. Ekholm, the other direction. Long pass to Hyman. Beautiful pass. Nugent Hopkins, 1v1 with Bob. Passes it, but late. McDavid tried to throw it in. Hyman, and it's going to be blocked in front of the net. Forsling into the corner. He'll be bumped off hard as well. Now Verhaeghe fighting in the corner. He'll get it back, actually. Coming late with Stenlund into the middle, and Stuart Skinner with another nice save. Montour keeps it in. Stenlund now tries to go, and it's wide. He falls on his bottom. Able to get back up quickly. Stenlund in front again, and finally the Oilers clear it. 1-1 game here. About to be halfway through the second period, halfway through game number 7. A pass in front, and it never got to Bobrovsky, as Mikola's got it into the corner, and a long pass to Lorenz now. Yeah, he sure has. Bob has been crazy consistent. Vezina level goalkeeping since he was here. Cousins, as the fourth line is in. Long pass, Barkov, going to be hit hard by Nurse. Nurse gets the puck back, and now he'll go far side of the ice to Warren Foegele. Foegele going to be hit hard there, but Reinhardt's got it. Now Tarasenko. Vladimir, pass to the middle. It's a 4-on-2, just so much traffic. Ekman Larsson's shot never gets through. Derek Ryan down the right wing side now. Fourth line on for both teams, or excuse me, for the Oilers rather. And somebody's going to be going to the penalty box. That would be Florida. And I was to say, that looked like boarding when you just jack a dude into the boards. in a dangerous fashion. It would be boarding. Barkov not a fan, but that would be boarding. So another power play here, an opportunity to break the 1-1 tie. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like there's still a chance that McClellan could be back in play. I don't know if it just fell apart with whatever they were trying to negotiate with the Kings. I don't know. But yeah, I think I'd be fine with either. I think either will be okay. Evison has more experience. I think Woodcroft just coached for one. He has the same amount of experience that Pazzi had, right? McDavid now on the right wing side. Into the middle, Nugent Hopkins flings one on and just sticked out of there enough for there not to be a rebound. McDavid orchestrating like a maestro. And then as soon as I say that, I jinxed him. And they've got it back at mid-ice. And now left wing side for Nugent Hopkins. Pass long in the middle. Backdoor, and Bob somehow gets back over to cover the post. Decked in the middle. And now shorthanded, Lundell into the corner, and he'll be decked. McDavid very late in the shift. Here comes Corey Perry. Perry in front. Scores! Second of the day! 39 years young, the veteran, Corey Perry. Oh my, what a goal for him. And it's also from Kanan McDavid, the same two assisters on this one. Boink! And he just goes over the skate, under the glove. And Perry just goes right into that high slot himself and throws that thing in. 2-1. Another power play goal. I think all three of the goals have been scored on the power play, which is kind of unusual for our Sims. AKA, stay out of the box right now if you don't want to get yourself in trouble. Cody Ceci. Bogle will rip one now. 2-1. Oilers lead with 8.5 to go in the second. Bobrovsky easily gloves that one, and he'll freeze it up. Yeah, I think maybe I'm leaning to Evison as well, because he really redid that. He really brought that Minnesota team to perennial playoffdom, even when they were hamstrung by a couple of bad buyouts. Kachuk. Cody Ceci. Now to Corey Perry. Can he get himself a Game 7 hat trick? That would be pretty sweet. Montour has it. Long pass down the ice. Here's Kachuk with some space. All of a sudden, Matthew Kachuk leaving it for Verhaeghe, and they can't smash it home. Skinner will freeze it up. 2-1. .7:18 on the clock. Again, appreciate everybody being on. Phil Nagy. Nagy on Sports is the channel only place that you can find these full-length simulated sporting events with live original commentary and someone who will actually interact with you in the chat instead of listening to a robot call the game with the same commentary over and over and over again. Plenty of places are doing sims. Nobody does them like this as far as we have been able to find. Perry, McLeod. And it's just going to go wide. Montour has it in the back. Mikkola now for Carter Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe 2-on-2 with Bennett if he wants. He'll try to flow it on, but Ceci does a nice job positioning his body. Keep that one out of here. Here comes McLeod. And it's going to be frozen there by goalie Bob. In front, did that hit the post again? Oh, bumped from behind, no call. Holloway's got it, Bouchard now to Ekholm. 2-1 with 5 to go. Nice pass, Ryan got some space. He's on the wrong side for a shot, and easily Bobrovsky's able to pick up his backhand attempt. Now Ryan again behind the net. Ryan, long pass to Bouchard. Ouch, that one hurt. He ducked right in front of a Nick Cousins. That's what you want from your fourth line guys, man. I mean, you want that from all your guys, but especially those fourth liners, man. Sacrifice the body. High energy plays, and it's going to be taken around. Tipped in front, and Bobrovsky will find it. 4 minutes on the clock, even. Ready to go here. Leon Draisaitl trying to leave it for his teammate Evander Kane. It won't work. Reinhart, and he'll be bumped. Ekblad taken away. Nope. Back to Tarasenko in the middle. Just so much traffic, it never got through. It's into the corner now. Bouchard has it. Here comes Draisaitl with some speed. He'll go for Foegele in the middle now. Warren Foegele. And he will pin him up against the boards. Long pass to Evander Kane, and that little sniper of a wrist shot was taken away by Aaron Ekblad. Now Ekblad to Reinhart, and that pass went nowhere. Forsling has it back on his stick. Ekblad to Tarasenko. Tarasenko now trying to shove it across the middle. It won't go. Hyman decked in the middle. Ekblad by Bennett, who did the decking. Now Bennett fires it to the middle. Where's it at? It's taken off of the feet of Skinner, but the Oilers get it back. Now Hyman back on his feet. Long pass to McDavid. What a goal! Oh my! A world-class finish by a world-class player, Connor McDavid. Oh my, look at this pass and look at this finish. He just scooped that thing up and around Bob. Look at that, puck on a string is right. Shwoop, shwoop. Oh man, that was nasty. Connor McDavid, 36 points now in these Stanley Cup Finals. No, that's got to be all the playoffs, right? Can't be the whole. That got to be the whole playoffs. Sorry, my bad. Not Stanley Cup. That's the whole playoffs. 36 in 7 games would be an insane amount. McDavid going through it to Hyman. Ceci taken off by Nurse. Fired in front, deflected, and then it bounced. So 3-1 here. End of the second period. Florida. 4-1. Adam Henrique. And he drilled it again. This one went above the glove, I think. Oh my goodness, what a shot. One-timer on the move, and that thing, same thing, it went between the glove and the leg pad. What a shot by Adam Henrique. And as soon as I said it was going to be 3-1 going in, it will now be 4-1 with the Edmonton Oilers looking at the catbird seat. They're not in it yet, but they're looking at it. Henrique again. And we got 20 minutes left to see if the Florida Panthers want to hoist the cup. If not, we are 20 minutes away from Edmonton winning Lord Stanley's Cup. 34 shots on frame. They have peppered Bob early and often in this one now. Here we go. Third period. Stanley Cup awaits the winner. Game number 7. Nagy Sports style. Here comes Reinhart. I love how the ice looks all shiny like it just got Zamboni'd, and it'll slowly get chewed up over the course of the game. Hyman in front, and Bobrovsky able to kick it and freeze it. How much does Florida have left in the tank? They worked so hard, come back so many times in these playoffs, our sim playoffs rather. Ekholm fired in front. McDavid now taken off by Forsling. Forsling's got some speed. Long pass to Tarasenko. Tarasenko in front to Barkov, and it's going to be sticked aside by Skinner, the goaltender. He actually just stick-checked that thing out of danger. McDavid all the way in front, and a ripper from a Hyman. He was sitting right there in the high slot. And no dice for him. Around the corner of the net, Ekholm. Now he's got it on his stick. Now Nugent Hopkins to McDavid. McDavid has the speed. We know that. He'll go right circle by himself. Long pass and another save by Bob. Where is it at? He's on the ground and somehow it doesn't go in. That might have been it. 4-1 may be insurmountable, but 5-1 probably undoable. Now Kane coming the other way. The Oilers are being very aggressive despite a 3-goal lead. It's going to lead to a lot of back and forth hockey. Here comes Barkov. Alexander Barkov. He'll fling one near side, and it's kicked aside by Skinner. Into the corner now, Tkachuk to Mikkola. Mikkola spins in front, and we're going to get another penalty. This one's going to be on Warren Foegele for cross-checking. And he also applauds the referee. Again, I'm sure in jest. And Fogel going to go to the penalty box there after the cross check of Mikkola. Nurse to Descharnay to McLeod. McLeod long pass to Nurse. Here's Enrique. Adam Enrique flings it but wide. Again, this is a shorthanded situation here. McLeod tries to go near side. McLeod again, where's it at? Somehow Bob from his back makes another save. His 36th of the game. And now Tarasenko, and he tried to dangle around and he couldn't get in. What is Florida doing? You're on the power play here. Now just halfway up to go because you can't get yourself organized. So frustrating. As a Blue Jackets fan, our power play has been awful the last couple of years. So I'm allowed to be critical of the power play. Tarasenko, that one in front, and then he tried to be batted out of the air by Bennett. Descharnay kicks it out of danger. And then up and high off the glass, but caught in the air. And then Rodriguez has Ekman Larsson. Has Lundell, has Tarasenko. Tarasenko now beats one man. Across the middle to Lundell. Backdoor pass, but Bennett couldn't settle it in time to shoot. Rodriguez, ow, that one hurt. Diving to the ground. Power play is over. Attacker back out of the box and on to the ice is Fogel. Here comes Enrique. Now Nurse late in a shift for him. Waiting for someone else. McLeod late in a shift for him. Long pass to Draisaitl. He's freshly off the bench and he got taken away by Evan Rodriguez. Now Tarasenko coming down the right wing side, but taken away again. Now Tarasenko. Here's Lundell. Anton Lundell. Some space by himself into the corner, and then it's taken away. Where is it at? It is on the stick of Fogel. And Warren Fogel now. Trying to go to the middle. Nice little dangle, and he'll throw one off of goalie Bobrovsky. Ekholm, Descharnay, back to Ekholm. Back to Descharnay. Draisaitl now. Skating now, he'll come right in the front, and he'll score again, and that might be enough. Leon Draisaitl, another world-class snapshot. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, that thing had eyeballs right again between the gap between leg and arm. And now 5-1. These home fans starting to think about it. Just 11 minutes away from the Stanley Cup. Florida has got to do something if they want a chance. Giving it up in the offensive zone, not what I would have suggested there. Now Mikkola gets it back. Tkachuk. Montour to Bennett. Sam Bennett. As they're trying to get organized. Mikkola can't control it well. Now Bennett to Verhaeghe. Now far side pass to Tkachuk. Matthew Tkachuk coming hard, but he's taken away. Good play there. Now coming into the zone is McDavid, and he'll lose the puck. Lorenz to Nick Cousins. Fourth line is in here. Cousins, and he'll be stick checked easily. McDavid has it back. Speed down the left wing side for McDavid in the front, and it's going to be kicked wide. Like, went off a skate, I mean. I don't think it even made it through. McDavid, and he'll rip one wide. Mikkola, they're still being so aggressive, which is crazy to me, but I also like it. No prevent defense here for Edmonton. They are in attack mode. All gas, no brakes. McDavid fires again. He got decked. Ekblad just drilled him. And now Ekblad passes to Stanley. They got to score, and they got to score fast, and they try to go heavy that time. Ekblad's shot is saved by Skinner, and now 8:32 to go. We are getting close. Oh, man, there's another look at that hit. These dudes are hitting. Barkov in there with Reinhart and Tarasenko. But down 5-1. The light is fading fast from the Florida Panthers. They got to get something going, and they got to get it going now. You have to have this thing to 5-3 so that you can pull your goalie, which they'll only pull them with 2 or 1 deficits. You got to have this thing to 5-3 with about 3 minutes to go. That's the metric here. Cece, Kane. lazily in front that Bobrovsky was able to get. Now under 7. Here comes Barkov, Alexander Barkov, and he'll have a shot that goes wide of the net, and nobody's there to track it down except for Cody Ceci. Now the other way. Now Kane with speed. Evander Kane, and he tried to dangle his way to the middle. It didn't work. Now Ekblad has it on his stick. Evan Rodriguez spun, and he'll be hit down. So they'll get a free power play again here. Forsling, where is it at? Extra attacker out. They've got the 6th attacker on the ice right now. It's Tkachuk. Tkachuk rips one, and it goes high glove, and they've still got it. Until Edmonton touches it, the power play will not be called, and now they finally touch it. It's Draisaitl for cross-checking. So with 5:24, they're going to give Florida another power play. Florida's only goal of the game came on the power play from Sam Bennett. But 5-1 with 4:24. This one is just teetering on the edge, and here in about a minute, we will declare it for Edmonton. It's like when you have like a local election, you know, like your local state representative, and they're like, oh, we're going to call the, it's like 1% of the votes are in, but we can just call it. We have the information to call it. That one's going to go wide. So with 1% of the information in, I'm going to go ahead and call, actually got way more than 1%. We are now 4 minutes away. Montour, Barkov, Tkachuk. Oh, he found the post again, and Skinner's laying on it. 4:16 to go, and they can smell it. They can smell it here. Edmonton is very excited about it. 21-4 in blocked shots. Holy smokes. Panthers sacrificing the body today, and it hasn't mattered. And Tkachuk tries to rip one past over Hagee. He'll slap one high. That's gloved by Stuart Skinner. 3:57 now to go. $19 seconds left on this power play. Lundell has it to Tarasenko, and it's still in. Tkachuk keeps it. Here's Montour. Montour goes really front to the net, and then it was taken away. 10 seconds left. That will do it for the power play. Guys, this one is going to be over. Edmonton is going to win the Stanley Cup here, which they were not able to do in real life. In real life, Game 7 went to the Florida Panthers. In our sim, however, that man, Connor McDavid, and his teammates, they are going to hoist the Stanley Cup here in about 2 minutes and 41 seconds. Tarasenko in the corner, Kane to Nurse. Just trying to do all they can to slow the clock down now. Now they're sort of in the chew clock mode, if you will. Kane to McDavid. And Tkachuk now to Bennett. Bennett left wing side with some speed. And has nowhere to go with the puck. He'll take it to the middle now himself. Still nowhere to go. Trying to do it all by himself right now. Bennett again to Tarasenko. He'll put a lazy shot on. Lundell tries to put it through, and it goes wide. 1 minute to go. They are starting to get rowdy here in Edmonton now. They can sense it. They can feel it. And I will just let this all play out for you. Try not to X through anything. Get the whole Stanley Cup experience. Your champions, the Edmonton Oilers here now. 38 seconds to go. Skinner will freeze one more time. Yep, you're right. It was a different outcome. And there he is. There's the guy with the white gloves. The cup is in the house. It's being unloaded now. They can feel it in Edmonton. The white glove, dude. How would you like that to be your job? What's your job? Oh, I escort the Stanley Cup around. What? What do you mean you escort? No, that's my job. I escort the Stanley Cup around. And treat it with the utmost care and respect that I can. Face off one now. Ekblad to Lorentz and flung wide. 29 seconds. Stalling now comes Ryan. Fourth liners are out there. Descharnet's got it. The defenseman taken away at the blue line. Lorentz now. 15. Pass to Nick Cousins, and he's going to be taken away by Skinner. 12 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, your 20 2024 simulated Stanley Cup champions, the Edmonton Oilers. Here it is. I'll let it play out. Love this playoff hockey handshake lines. Always such a classy move. McDavid will win your Conn Smythe. 13 goals, 23 assists here in these playoffs. He is your playoff MVP, your Conn Smythe winner. Connor McDavid, congratulations to him. And now Lord Stanley's Cup to the Edmonton Oilers. Also, Connor McDavid, the captain, will be the first one to receive this. There's the confetti on the ice, and here he comes. Shaking hands with the commissioner, Gary Bettman. And here comes the trophy lift. There they are. Your 2024 simulated Stanley Cup champions, the Edmonton Oilers. Oh, who should hoist the cup next? Oh, they're picking for me. Oh boy, just pick. And he's going to go ahead and give it to Corey Perry, who had 2 goals in this game. 39 years old, Corey Perry. Wanted to keep playing. Loves the game. Been playing for 2 decades, 3 decades of his life probably at this point. Oh my gosh, we really have to. This is the. I'm not choosing these, by the way. This is the game. Cody Ceci will get it next. And Cody Ceci hoisting the cup. Pretty special moment for these young men. Cool graphics, too. All right, come on. One more guy can get it here. Why don't you give it to Stuart Skinner, man? Give it to your goalie. Or give it to I don't. Just give it to somebody. This is so weird how it's like fake picking. And Vincent Descharnais will be the last one to grab it. Bald. Weird little patchy on Descharnais. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2024 simulated Stanley Cup champions, the Edmonton Oilers. Congratulations to them. We'll get a picture here. And there they are, the champs. Snap that photo into existence. Well, guys, this one was a lot of fun. Appreciate you joining me for this Stanley Cup simulated experience. We went 7 games. It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun calling it for you. Much different flow and experience than the football games or certainly the baseball games. A lot of high action, high speed as well. So again, appreciate everybody being on. You guys are the best. There they are, the 2023 Edmonton Oilers. All their names etched into history. A lot of fun in this one. Calvin, good old Calvin Picard. Backup goalie, baby. He gets it too. All right, guys, thanks so much for joining me. Again, this one was a lot of fun. Congratulations to the Edmonton Oilers in this one. And thanks so much again for watching this special limited edition Stanley Cup final. We may be back with some more hockey in the fall when it happens for real. All right, guys, take care of yourselves. Have a great day. Today we will say go Oilers, go Blue Jackets, and as always, go Browns.